In fight fans, we are set to go with our next bout. 3 rounds in the welterweight division. Making his way to the cage first, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. Official weight 166 3/4 pounds. As a professional, he brings 4 victories and 1 defeat into the cage. From Ukraine, here is Anatoly Starodubtsev.
So on to the welterweights, and we welcome Anatoly Starodubtsev. He is 4-1 and representing Spartanians out of the Ukraine. A little bit of background to this fighter. He has 3 submission wins and 1 decision. His only loss is also by submission. He brings a wrestling and Muay Thai game to Cage Warriors this evening, and he's going to try to get a fast finish.
Yeah, he told us earlier in a brief encounter he was going to look to attack the legs and really get inside, maybe work a suplex or 2. Certainly very confident. He's got a tough test here tonight against Sergei Churilov, though.
Yes, not a great deal of detail available to us for Starodubtsev. Nevertheless, he is here to perform and is currently on the MMA Junkie prep point. The show will be shown live on MMAJunkie.com, the main card, at around 9 o'clock in our time. I believe you are 2 hours behind.
It's 6 p.m. Eastern, and
leave the maths to someone else this evening, and we'll just call the action.
That, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist standing 6 feet even. He weighed in 168 1/2 pounds and brings a perfect record into the cage. 6 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Ukraine, here is Sergei Churilov.
And his opponent, Sergei Churilov, representing Combat Dobro here in Ukraine. As we just heard, he has a perfect 6-0 record. Some of those wins, 3 TKOs, 2 decisions and 1 submission. He's a world champion in pancration, but he believes tonight will be his toughest test to date.
Yeah, this 26-year-old has been motoring along in his career quite happily. 6-0, as John mentioned. Had 3 fights in 2011. The last of those a TKO victory at a Pro FC card last October. Does finish quick. So let's see what he can do to Anatoly Starodubtsev here tonight.
Yes, Combat Dobro are a team with a heavy presence here in the Ukraine, with some very, very accomplished fighters indeed. A good, strong stable. Yeah, very good sparring and a lot of Sambo credentials as well.
We've got guys like Pavel Kush and Dmitry Povorozets to look forward to on our televised card later tonight, sharing a gym with Sergei Churilov.
We saw earlier from the more novice professional guys that they tend to favour the wrestling to ground and pound. But let's see if that's what Mr. Sergei Churilov is going to bring to Cage Warriors this evening for this welterweight contest. Neil Hall is just ready to get the cage door closed. And we are all set. So we have Anatoly Starodubtsev in the black with the knee pads, and Sergei Churilov in the Combat Dobro wrestling shorts. The combination from Anatoly.
Really calm look on the face of Sergei Churilov, almost slightly dismissive of the incoming strike attack of Anatoly Starodubtsev.
Anatoly trying to set up the kick. Some good evasive tactics from Sergei. Good right hand, left kick from Churilov.
Yeah, both guys throwing well, but Churilov's the one who's finding his range early on.
Two rangy welterweights before us in this first round. It's a good flexibility and speed from Anatoly.
Well, he's thrown that high kick several times already, John. Not finding the mark yet, though.
Oh, and that... was it the leg kick that landed onto Anatoly Starodubtsev? It's really made a mark.
Yeah, it was an interesting reaction from Churilov to that leg kick. Oh, and he opens up again with the left kick to the body.
Yeah, clearly got some good power behind him.
Yeah, I mean, the bruising already on the body of Starodubtsev is very significant.
Very tough team, the guys at Combat Dobro.
He's throwing a lot of punches to the body as well, a lot of jabs, a lot of straight right crosses, aiming everything at the midsection. Every time he gets clipped with one of those short kicks, though, he almost seems disappointed in himself, John.
Yeah, nice takedown there from Starodubtsev.
Yeah, closing the distance very, very effectively. Really good level change to get in on Churilov.
Strong guard shown by Churilov.
Yep, just that single armbar submission on his record.
It's Anatoly trying to peel off the arms.
Yeah, Starodubtsev's got to be careful. There's a really quite a high guard from Churilov. Oh, and straight ankle lock. He's falling back for it. Little open, though.
And countered the other way. Wow! And a nice calf crush the other way in response.
Yeah, that is an Achilles lock that came on with a vengeance from Sergei Churilov. Anatoly Starodubtsev fell back, left a bit too much space. Sergei Churilov looked as though he was going to come up on top. Instead, fell for his own, went belly down, and the amount of power you can generate into that Achilles tendon with the radial bone is just shocking. And really, Starodubtsev left with no option.
Yeah, really arched his back and put that through. It'd be wonderful to see how that played out. And that takes Churilov to 7-0, a perfect record and 2 submissions. So there it was, the attempted Achilles lock, drove his leg over straight in. Very nice. It was very little room to escape, and that was on.
You see the hip extension with the back straight away.
Right, let's hand it over to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 2 minutes, 51 seconds. Round number 1, submission by Achilles lock for your winner and still undefeated, Sergei Churilov.